I don't know how to put this to you, and it may make you a bit uncomfortable, Elizabeth, but Klaus wants to see you.
Well, he's no longer around. Last I checked. We might have had a disagreement. He's still around. He's still around, is he?
Mm-hmm. Nell brought a certain specimen in. Typically, with individuals such as the professor, we destroy them, for lack of a better word. But I guess they want to hold some type of trial. And they would like you to testify on his behalf.
I believe I can do that. I would like to do that.
So, you enter the Court of Cups. Loretta is there doing her usual, cleaning glasses, sorting them, putting together invoices and things like that for things that you need. And you notice behind the bar, things are a little bit more well-stocked now. It's a lot less chaotic and a lot less panic when you run out of things like stirring sticks. It's quiet. It's kind of late at night. Some of the whiskey has started to flow. It's not as busy in here as it usually is because as you step in, you start to notice like a vague humming / banging.
What's that?
Ideal.
Yes, hello? Anyone who's doing that?
Loretta looks over at you all and she's like, oh yeah, they're doing some type of construction. Your contractor guy came by and said they're refinishing the floors in the back.
Oh.
What?
Did we order that? I'm starting to feel a little bit suspicious about this contractor.
I don't know. It's the same guy that did all this stuff, and she waves at the.
I'll go check and see what they're doing in the back.
When you go into the back, there are like 3 people in uniforms. Like they've got polos and a logo, and they are ripping up some of the tile, and they have like a giant stack of wood slats near them that they're preparing to like kind of lay down. They're putting in a new wooden floor.
Is this in the libratory or where, or the dungeon, or what part is this?
It's in that back part that leads to the libratory. Like it's that thoroughfare that has like rooms on either side.
Okay.
Not in the libratory, right?
They're in that hallway right outside the libratory. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just like, I didn't know that this was planned. What's happening here?
Oh, Renee sent us to finish up these floors, and then I guess we're gonna redo the back facade.
The back of the building.
Yeah.
All right, just remember not to touch.
There's some smoke damage and stuff back there, so he said to redo all of that.
Oh. It's just gonna get smoked again.
Well, that's fine. Just make sure to tell Renee not to touch the library or the under the library or any of the closets.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'll make a note and let him know.
Yes, any of the rooms.
I think we're just doing this here right now.
That's fine.
So I guess you could see the front part of it, the very first area of it from the front. He wanted that.
Fair. Yes, that's fair.
Okay.
And I'll go back and tell everyone it's fine. They're just doing some of the floors. It's probably for the better anyway.
Oh, that's nice.
Can I heal some?
Yes, of course. Do you heal your aggravated damage or superficial?
I'm down to 2 hunger, so I'll try to do some aggravated. So I roll 3 die.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 hungry.
Okay.
So I'm back up to 4.
So you get 2 hungry, but you do remove 1 aggravated damage.
Yay.
So you're now at 2 aggravated, 2 superficial.
Yay.
I might try
a little bit more like yourself.
I might try and heal my aggravated damage too.
Okay, perfect. I believe there is a Let me see.
Okay,
here.
so I got 1 hungry.
Okay, perfect.
Can I try to heal some of my superficial damage?
Yes.
I've never actually done that. So how do I do that?
You're gonna roll just a normal rouse check, so not 3,
Okay.
but 1, and then yeah,
I crit.
perfect. So you can heal up to your blood potency.
All right, so 1.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it sound exciting at first, and then you're like,
Yeah.
You can do that every turn, so you can heal pretty quickly if you have the blood.
Mhm.
dearest Elizabeth,
So you're no longer.
can I have a latte?
Oh, yes, there's plenty in there. I'm pretty sure we've been gone for a while, so the herd should have been replenished.
So what the 2 aggravated and 2 superficial Ulrika, you're no longer impaired, so you won't have a penalty to your dice pools anymore. Your physical dice
Yay.
pools.
Hey.
Some of your chest cavity knits back together. At this point, there is flesh covering it, but it almost looks like mildly translucent. You know, it doesn't have the
Ew.
integrity that you're used to.
Gross.
Yeah.
Uh, I got a latte. So can I slate 1 hunger?
Yes,
Hungy
of course.
To be
Mhm.
down to 3. Okay.
Yep.
Did the maintenance.
All right. So, do you need any help preparing your case, Charlotte? Like I've seen lawyer TV shows. I'm sure I can help out. How desperate are you?
I'm not desperate at all. I'm pretty confident.
Oh, good. Yeah, I hope you. Yeah, let's get him. Let's get this guy killed.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's get this guy killed, right? Like that's the work. Is you're gonna act in his defense because like he tried full on to kill me.
So Professor McTavish didn't try full on to kill you. His brother tried to kill you.
Yeah, Professor McTavish is just the creep who sleeps with his students.
You have me there.
Ulrika's just drinking her latte with her pinky
Yeah.
out. Like,
Sorry, I just assumed that
I'm
this was.
also I'm also sipping a latte with you. I'm slating one of my hunger as well. I'm just listening to this. Like I'm out of this conversation. I'm done.
I just
He's
just
just a-
assumed that this was a work. Like I assumed that we were going to try and get this guy convicted, right? Like he really sucks.
He is just a very tortured individual with a split personality.
I feel like he could get a little bit more tortured.
I feel like he could use some serious psychological help.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. Like, and for the podcast, I'm making a money in the hand motion.
Oh, not me. That would be.
Oh,
I think somebody else should take him on.
all right. I guess I don't understand the thought process of not trying to get this guy killed. But you know what, Charlotte? I trust you, and I trust that you will do what is best.
He was a great professor. And it would be a disservice to students everywhere if
he wasn't there to try and have sex with them.
As a point of order, you actually don't have any indication to think that he has sex with his students.
Didn't he have sex with Sarah?
With 2 kindred. He had relationships with 2 kindred,
with his
which
pretend
are
students.
not.
Okay.
They're a lot
thought that was-
older.
I thought that was his student.
There was no like underage weird like grooming type of situation that I hinted at, because that type of stuff makes me upset. So
yeah,
I just want to clarify
All right.
that.
So I was completely wrong about Professor McTavish. He's a great guy.
Well, no. I'm not trying to. If dog food feels that way, that's how dog food feels. But I would like to clarify that like the 2 people he had relationships with were students, but they were both kindred. So.
Right.
They
were
yeah. They've been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
It's just inappropriate because he's
kind of in the same way that like if he were to pursue a relationship with like Charlotte, that's I feel like that's different than pursuing a relationship with a 20-year-old.
Yeah. Well, I still don't like him.
Well, I mean, he tried to kill you.
Charlotte, I trust you. I'm sure you'll do what's best.
Meanwhile, Ulrika is asking Elizabeth, so you guys didn't have cars back in the day? Like, I'm just making mundane conversation like we did the other time.
Ulrika, do you want to go and get some food? Like, I'm not hungry. I feel like you could maybe use a wingman. You're looking a bit, like shit.
Hey guys, I'm peckish too.
Yeah,
Should we
we'll
go now?
take. Yeah, we.
Are there any Halloween parties we can go
Let's
to?
go hit up a nursing home.
Halloween party.
Nursing home.
I think I'm all right with that. Like,
They're quiet,
No.
if somebody dies, they're just going to assume it's
Yeah,
old
they just
age.
don't. Yeah, they're just like, oh, it's an old person. That's what they do. That's
I
what
want to
they're
go to a
for, in a way.
Halloween party.
Or we can go to a Halloween party. You want to go to
Yeah,
a kegger?
okay. Let's go to a Halloween party.
All right. I'm down.
All
Of
right.
course. I'm dressed. You like my special effects, and I kind of like.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome.
Oh, can we just be vampires on Halloween?
I mean,
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pop my fangs out and be like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Oh boy, we're all spooky.
Okay. So the coterie decides to go feeding at a Halloween party. It's not difficult to find one. It probably takes Ulrika just a couple of minutes browsing on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or any other social media network to get wind of an event, see a photo. The location tagging is on when it scrolls past your feed and your feed. And so you think you recognize the location in the back and you're like, oh yeah.
Feed is a genius app name for vampires.
Right? Yeah.
That's the social media
For
network
vampires,
for
the feed.
The feed.
So you're all into puns now.
Right? So
damn it, we're infected.
as you're scrolling, you think you recognize the location of one of them as being in Capitol Hill. And you're pretty sure you could figure out where it's at. And it looks like a bit of a rager.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I'm
gonna
super
put-
hungry.
I'm gonna put some like an outfit on that looks like what she wore in Underworld.
Okay.
Oh
Like,
my
I just
god,
have
just
that
like,
outfit.
I can tell.
Like the
Just
corset.
Like a leather
Yeah.
jumpsuit.
just
yeah,
like
it's
as,
like basically all of
Yeah.
as vampire as possible.
that. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm going to shave my head,
okay.
and then I'm going to go as a bald vampire, and I'm going to put on a fake mustache.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm going to find my prom dress from the 80s.
Free.
I still have my prom dress from the 80s, and I'm just going to wear that.
Perfect. All right. Elizabeth.
I mean, I'm just going in my normal clothes, and I'm just like, I'm a vampire.
Like a Victorian age vampire.
Yes,
It's
I
perfect.
just put on a
Perfect.
nice like collar. Just like, yeah, see, I'm just a Victorian vampire. Maybe they'll think I'm from their favorite like television periodical or something. I don't know.
It's perfect. So you all get there. I'm assuming you just take the beige Mercedes.
No.
Yes.
We can't
Yeah.
show up to a party in that.
Okay, let's take.
For vampires, it gets sets with the theme so much better than your car, which is tinted and black.
Yeah, it's
What
cool.
movies you been watching?
Let's take the Rage Wagon.
The Rage.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
named it. That's what it's called now.
Congratulations, we're taking the Rage Wagon.
All right. Hop in, losers.
You all pop into the. Wait, is the
I'm taking
Rage
Bubba.
Wagon your car, Ulrika, or is it the other one?
It's
I thought it was
It's
mine.
Ulrika's car.
the Ulrika's car.
Oh, it's Ulrika's car. Okay. So you
That would be funny if the Mercedes is colored.
pop into the. I was like,
Chariot.
thought maybe it was an ironic name.
Hey.
That'd be amazing. It was the Rage Rocket.
Passive aggressive wagon is that one.
Yeah. You pop into the Rage Wagon. It is tight quarters, especially with Bubba, but you
Yep.
know, you manage to get there in one piece. And you pull up and yeah, you can hear the sound of the party from the streets. It's a house party. But it's at a location with like a very big front and backyard, and the party is kind of spilling out of the house a little bit. The Halloween decorations that were up have been a little ravaged / destroyed by drunk people. And with the time of night that it now is, after your sort of like repose and stuff like that, the party is hit the part where it's not great for people that don't get super drunk anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I know it well.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay.
we park, right? And I get
Mhm.
out. I'm going to turn on awe immediately. So just
Perfect.
get that out of the way.
Yeah. So as you turn on awe, you break a lot of necks. A lot of people like look over and check you out or wave.
Because you just look like the underworld lady.
Yeah, basically.
With a mohawk.
And be like,
You
wow,
look like
that must have
if
taken
Kate
a lot of
Beckinsale-
time to put on.
If Kate Beckinsale got hit by a car, that's what.
That's
you
what I look like
right
right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
All right, let's head in. Let's hit this cool party,
right.
cats. That's what people say.
You walk
Do
in
they?
with your dog, which is
Mhm.
not weird, strange, or off-putting at all.
And not
she's
on,
part of
not
the
on
Storyteller
Seattle.
says incredibly sarcastically, but is too tired to deal with it. So you
I
walk
don't
in
know.
with your giant dog.
I feel like
that
there's so many
nobody checks
dogs
you
here,
on.
no one would care.
I
Right.
think they would. I've never seen a dog at a party.
Maybe.
Not at a college party or like
Oh,
a
not like a
No.
yeah.
like a rager. No,
Yeah.
I've never seen a dog at a rager.
I'm gonna put little earmuffs on Bubba because of the music.
You know why you
can
don't
be
see
bad
dogs
for
at a
little
rager? Because the
doggy
dogs
ears.
run off.
Yeah, because it's terrible. Is it loud music, drunk people? No dog wants to be around that. So yeah, what do you look for in terms of your prey?
Whiskey.
There's a plethora here
Organs.
of people that you get the vibe of. I mean more personality wise. Like
Oh.
do you look for somebody who's standing off on their own?
I'm
look for
looking
somebody
for a real garbage boy, like someone I'm not gonna feel bad if they accidentally die
Mm-hmm.
Same.
because I'm pretty hungry. So so that could happen.
I'm still mad from not killing that motherfucker earlier. So
Yeah.
I'm looking for someone to end.
Oh, you're looking to like kill. You're like on a hunt.
I feel like
Ideally
Ulrika would.
not.
I know. I mean, but I feel like that's what she would feel like she'd want to do. But I don't know if she got to think that that's a bad idea here.
Yeah.
I'm honestly probably just gonna get a hanger on from Ulrika because she tends to be the best in this situation.
I feel like I'm
Fair.
gonna do the same. I'm just gonna like
Yeah,
wait
gonna
for
pick off a
you
straggler.
guys to pick someone up, and then I'm just gonna come in for the
Okay.
organ.
The rippy.
Yes.
That's fair.
Instead of the sippy.
I got a feeling that as a lady with a freshly shaved head and a big fake mustache on, I'm like Dogfood is self-aware enough to know she's not maybe the biggest treat in the room.
Does Ulrika see anyone being taken advantage of? Not like inappropriately, but maybe like someone who looks uncomfortable by a dude. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
a girl that's feeling weird, or a guy who's someone who's feeling weird by someone else.
Let's see. Why don't you give me your, it'll be your, let me think here. Probably like your intelligence and your, I was going to say awareness, but you don't have that. I guess your insight.
Okay. How many?
Intelligence and
One.
insight.
Okay.
To see like if you can read that situation.
Yeah. Let me make sure I get all my dice. 3 success.
So as your eye kind of scans the crowd, you do notice like one individual who's like slightly uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But she's sitting on her own. But you get this vibe from her that she doesn't want to be here.
Do I want to pursue that? I was looking to like rescue like the person, and
I can go for that one if you want.
You want?
Yeah, for her, it's more like she seems like her eye is wandering across the crowd, which is why you notice it so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks like somebody that's like looking for assistance, but isn't asking for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna plop down next to her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I don't know why I come to these things. I can't stand it.
Yeah, me too. You notice now as she opens her mouth, she's kind of drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, I'm honestly just like really tired and I don't know why I came here, but
Yeah, me neither. It's just like it's the college thing, right? You go to these crazy parties, you bring your huge dog with you.
she
And
like
then
notices the dog now and she's like, oh yeah, I guess. I don't know.
thing about a dog this big is that no one ever tells them to leave because like how are they gonna make it?
Or like it's just awkward.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah. You're in Seattle. People freak out if you like tell a dog to sit. That's like abuse. You could probably like backhand your child in the city. No one would care. But like, if you put your dog on a leash, that would be abusive or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
absolutely. My dog does not like being on a leash.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
She's called Bubba. Bubba, say hi.
That's a terrible name for a female dog.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's short for Baba Yaga.
That's still a terrible name for a female dog.
Well, in Russian it means little grandmother.
Well, why would you want your dog to be a little grandmother?
Well, maybe she is a grandmother. I don't know.
I mean, I guess.
It was more that she named herself. She told me her name, and it was Baba Yaga.
She told you her name.
Yeah.
What are you even dressed as?
I'm going as like I'm like a funny vampire guy, and I'm like I'm gonna show him my fangs.
Why the mustache?
Because I felt that it was a little lazy otherwise, So I'm crazy mustache vampire.
Pretty sure vampires can't grow mustaches.
I don't know. Maybe you're just not looking at the right vampires. I know a lot about vampires.
Oh, I guess you watch that Twilight stuff.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love
No.
what's his name? Jim
The
the
only
vampire.
right vampires are like the vampires from like Nosferatu and stuff, and they don't have any hair. So.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe I'm maybe I'm not a Nosferatu. Maybe I'm something different. I'm a new kind of vampire. You into vampire stuff, I guess?
No.
At this point, I've like wandered over.
Yeah.
I'm just like sipping like a
Yeah.
drink from like their gross like jungle juice or whatever they made for this party.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Hi, Elizabeth. This is going great.
Oh, hello.
We're really hitting it off.
I heard you were talking about vampires.
Yeah, I think they're a tired, overdone cliche.
Yeah, me too.
I do as well. I think that there's so much more we could be doing with lore and things. Like, what if vampires could run entire corporations and slowly take over human society?
Isn't that the plot of Blade? Isn't that literally like what that's about? They've got like this council that like controls everything.
Don't have a television.
Yeah.
This is my aunt Elizabeth.
Your
Yes,
aunt?
hello.
My aunt, yeah.
Do I smell
don't look like
whiskey
you're related.
on this girl? Do I smell whiskey at all?
You smell the same jungle juice that you're drinking.
God damn it.
Which is a mix of everything. It's
Well,
like
I look over at Ulrika and I'm just like,
All right.
What was your name?
Thumbs up. Oh.
My name's Susanna.
Susanna.
I'm just like, I just want to get out of here. I'm sorry.
Susanna, are you an artist?
I am not. My idiot friend who drove me here is. And
can you
he was
point them
supposed
out?
to give me a ride back, except God knows where the heck she got off to. So now I'm stuck talking to crazy mustache vampire at a party I don't want to be at.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
You want to ride home? Like, I can give you a ride home. I don't really want to be here either.
And are you guys gonna murder me? And she looks at
I'm
you
not going
both
to
like,
murder you, no.
No, happy Halloween.
Crazy mustache vampires don't murder people.
I don't drive.
give me a charisma and let's see, persuasion check.
Dog food.
Oh,
Yeah. So he said that they don't murder people.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be all hunger dice too. So charisma plus, so it's 2 dice.
Oh. What if you bestial crit on it?
I got 1 success. I nearly got a crit. It was very, very close.
She like looks at you and she's like, and she looks at your giant dog and she's like, I guess people with dogs usually aren't like serial killers or whatever.
Yeah, it'd be really inconvenient to get rid of a body with a dog around. And also, people remember the dog. Like I'm memorable. People are like, "What about the girl who's with the big dog?"
Watching this from across the lake.
Overselling it. You notice that you went from having it to not having it anymore.
Oh. Anyway, if you wanna ride back, I'll give you a ride back.
Why would you say like it's hard to get rid of a body while you have a dog?
Because I was telling you that I'm not the murderers never have dogs. Ted Bundy didn't have a dog.
What's your friend's? Where's your friend? Maybe I can help find them.
The killer from the cell had a dog. He literally used his dog to help kill people.
I haven't seen that movie. I don't watch a lot of movies.
See, I wasn't thinking about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, you probably have the dog literally just to lure people into your car.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's actually something that Ted Bundy did do. But
I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. I'm gonna go talk to someone else.
I feel like someone probably had this real conversation once, and I'm like,
yeah,
sad for them.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I don't know how Ulrika does this.
Got.
You kept talking.
Yeah, I know, right? That's a rookie error. That's what Dogfood would do. She would fuck this up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Can I make eye contact with this girl?
Mm-hmm. I would like wipe her brain.
No, I would like to just like.
Can I just try it again?
No,
Elizabeth, just give me a do-over.
I would just like to dominate her. I would just want to give her a thought that she's actually having fun.
Aww.
I'm just gonna give her I'm gonna say you're actually having fun, and you're gonna go and you are having fun. So go meet some people and have a nice night.
As you do that, she's like, yeah, I bet you there's really interesting, awesome people here who have a lot of great things to say. And my jaded, embittered attitude is not serving me.
Yes. And that's all right sometimes, but sometimes you just need to enjoy yourself. So just make sure not to talk to any vampires.
She like laughs and she's like, okay, I guess. All right.
All right. Elizabeth does a good deed. Walks away.
Yeah. And you actually repair. Well, oh my gosh. Okay. You can bank 1 extra willpower.
Yay.
Well, you feel good about yourself.
Oh.
I feel bad because you just repaired willpower. And I'm like, this is one of those situations where you would get willpower.
Yay.
Yeah. Aww. So you get 1 little extra willpower box.
That's nice.
All right, we got to find a victim.
Thought she took it from me.
As she kind of joins the party, and you notice when you see her later, as you're mingling around looking for prey, you do know she's opened up a little bit. She's more relaxed and she's not just sitting there checking her phone, getting angry that her friend disappeared at the party.
Yeah. I'm not really looking for anyone to feed off of anyway. I already have all my herd. So I'm just kind of just enjoying the scene with my coterie.
Yeah. Perfect.
Can I try to heal again?
You can. Yes.
Okay.
This is a new scene.
3 successes.
Perfect. So you heal 1 aggravated damage and you don't get hungrier.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Are there any douchebags around?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there's douchebaggery is abundant in the world.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people here in this room that would not put their grocery cart back in the grocery cart.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bean in on one of those guys.
Yeah, there's somebody you notice. I guess what type of offense would we see at a party? They reach for a drink, one of the many filled solo cups on the kitchen island, knock over another drink and don't bother to clean it up or mop it up or anything. It just spills on the ground and they don't notice it. And try to go and rejoin their friends, or they're headed somewhere through the party.
I follow them to where they go.
You notice they go out the back into the backyard, and there's like, people smoking and stuff like that. And they are kind of standing out back there, and they light a cigarette.
Are you guys with me?
I'll go out with you. Yeah, sure. Dogfood definitely wants to try and pick up a straggler now.
I look at Dogfood. I'm like, don't say anything.
Where's Charlotte? Where did
Not
Charlotte
being
go?
rude.
How am I going to get better if I
I'm
don't
not
practice?
being rude. I'm not being rude.
Being a little rude.
No, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying I'm hungry. You're hungry. I don't want to fuck around.
All right.
Just follow my lead, but don't talk too much.
All right. I'm gonna go for a guy next time. I think they assume they're not gonna get murdered.
This is a person. The person is that a dude? Is it a dude that we followed out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I approached them.
Okay.
And
I think, do you want one?
Sure.
No.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Hands each of you one.
Okay.
Dogfood, is this another attempt to smoke? Because last time you tried this, it didn't work. It takes practice to smoke as a kindred, since you're not used to.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a good old college try. This is my second time. I'm gonna fucking nail it.
All right.
Yeah. Use your, let's see. Let's say performance and charisma.
Oh, great.
I think, yeah. Or we could do intelligence and charisma, like if it's like something that you observed and you kind of feel like you could do it.
Do it. I got one success.
You put the cigarette up to your lips and you just see like the entire thing go shh. And it's just kind of like floating. Like it doesn't really go in because you're not really sure how to inhale. It's just like it's
just got a mouthful of smoke and just...
yeah. It's just like kind of flowing in and out nostrils and everything, Dude just kind of looks at you like, are you okay? You good?
That was some good cigarette.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what do you do?
He composes himself as Bronze composes herself, and he says, I'm an accountant.
Wow,
Didn't seem like a type of a party for an accountant.
Well, I mean, what does that mean?
She means that she thinks accountants are boring. I think they're interesting.
Oh, well, so one of my clients, like this is like, they dragged me to this.
Mm-hmm.
They own their own, like sort of urban inspired clothing line. And I do their books and, they wanted me to come here.
What are you dressed as?
And now, like, as you ask the question, you notice it's kind of a foolish question because they're definitely dressed as Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, but Dogfood doesn't watch movies.
Yeah. And he's like, the Joker?
Like from Batman? That's not what the Joker looks like.
Have you seen like the newer movies?
I've seen
not
the
newest.
Jack Nicholson one.
Well, no, after that.
No, I didn't know they made any more. I've seen.
Oh, they made even more after this one. This one's my favorite. They've got a newer one with like the Suicide Squad, and they got a newer one than that.
Sounds like they're kind of overplaying it.
A little bit, yeah.
Who plays Batman now?
Now, I think it's the dude from Twilight.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a very nice costume. It's just, I haven't seen that movie. I've seen Mad Max Fury Road. So
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you go as
what are you dressed as?
Them.
Is that why your head's shaved? Are you
I'm Curiosity, yeah.
Witness me.
Yeah. Well, I'm one of the side ones.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's a bit where you see one of the funny little chaps.
Yeah.
And they've got a big mustache, and that's who I am.
Do they? I think
it's a scene in it. I just watched it last week.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I
I
don't
watched it
remember
and
that
I was like,
exactly.
I'm gonna be that guy for Halloween. I'm gonna be the mustache,
the mustache one.
of the Chrome Boys.
I kind of whisper so Dogfood could hear me and be like, "Tell me you want to go over to the dark over there."
Are you sure?
Like he likes you, man. Just like fucking do it. Like,
do you want to go over there or wait for my friend who's cramping my stall?
What?
That's kind of mean. She seems really nice. And now you notice he's
said accountants are boring.
Pulled in
I never
a
said
little
anything.
bit by the awe,
Yeah.
like as it comes off her in waves, and he's like, I don't want to ditch your friend. I'm sorry if you feel like a third wheel. I'm sorry. What are you dressed as a zombie?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
She's dressed as someone who got in an ill-advised fight.
No one advised me of a fight. The person I am dressed as was attacked without knowing and then left to die by the other person.
That's deep.
Yes, it's
do
you
go to the liberal arts university nearby? Is that because that's like they usually have those types of costumes where it's like,
I'm
dressed as like, I'm like, I'm the Joker, and they're like, I'm dressed as depression, and I'm like, whoa, okay,
yeah.
I mean, so you were left for dead.
The person I am representing was left to die by someone they thought was a friend.
That's not how the person. That's not how the person I am dressed as remembers it.
From Mad Max, from Fury Road.
Yeah, I would remember that differently. What was your name again?
It's Gregory.
Hey, Gregory.
Yeah. If you guys need any accounting.
Yeah, we might do actually. Although one of our business partners is a pretty skilled accountant. I think she does all the books herself.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. How do you know the party organizers?
Oh, we're crashing it.
Oh, yeah, it's loud.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, at this point, I don't even know whose house this is.
You want to like go for a walk or something? It is kind of loud. Like it's like offensively loud.
It is a little loud. It is a little loud. You
We
can
should go
only
for a walk.
play Kesha at this volume for so long.
Right?
Yep.
Dogfood? Do you want to? Or
let's take a walk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of hungry. Can I buy y'all a pretzel?
Oh yeah, you could totally buy us dinner.
You know what? I
snack.
am super fucking hungry. I appreciate that you are willing to be a food source for me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a little weird way to put it, Anae, but yeah.
All right.
Have I watched? Where is Charlotte? I'm looking for Charlotte. I've lost the party.
You notice Charlotte has become sequestered by someone from the night class that recognized them.
Oh no!
You hear like a musical voice float across the room. Hey, teacher's pet.
Hey, you.
Yeah, no, you don't know me. I actually don't think I formally met you. I just remember you like in that night class.
Oh, yes. How was that
Professor McTavish's class?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a great professor, right?
I like him. I mean, he's a little cringy, like because he's always like do you know what I'm saying? Like he like really wants us to like, I don't know. Everybody else laughs at him. I think it's kind of cute, but sometimes when he comes in with that like tweed blazer and he's like, today we will explore the majesty of the Syrian dynasty. I'm just like, what? He's like existentialism, and I'm like, okay, it's funny. I think he's funny, but I like him because so many teachers just don't give a shit. They just don't care. And this is when you walk into, Elizabeth. So many teachers just don't give a shit.
Sometimes they don't. It's very sad. Charlotte, do you need any help over here?
No, I think we're about to. it's really lovely to hear when people say nice things about Professor McTavish. He seems like a really nice guy. He genuinely cares.
Do
And
you know
wants.
what happened to him? Were you like? It seemed like you were like cool with him a little bit. I mean, I only saw you in class once, but your hand was like
she
every time.
she loves answering questions.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened to him?
Well, no, they just said he was like on leave or medical leave or whatever. Like,
No, I don't know anything.
I like how are our grades gonna work? Like, is this count? Are we gonna are we gonna have to take classes after the semester is over? Like to fill in? Like, how does that work? Like our syllabus, have you seen our syllabus? We're like behind now.
I think you should
one of my friends, she's in Professor, what is it? Martin Tully's class. And she said that they're already like 3/4 of the way through the syllabus. And now like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm Samantha, by the way. Hi.
Hi, Samantha.
Hello, Samantha.
Hi. Hello. I think I saw you in class too.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't catch either of your names. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little drunk.
I think you should leave and contact your guidance counselor right now to figure out what's going to happen.
Oh
no! Are
you mesmerizing her?
Yes, I'd like to mesmerize her to leave.
Okay. Yeah. It works. She's completely unaware. I think you have to do a rouse check for the mesmerize, but it will work.
Success.
Perfect. So you don't get hungry. And she's like, "You're right. I should. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna find out, and I will text you."
Yes, text me.
And you see her kind of like walk a little shakily out the front door. She's like, I'm gonna find that person's number, the guidance counselor's number.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And someone like you meet someone at a party who's so annoying that you won't even kill them.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad that you helped her out. She seemed like she needed it.
She said nice things about Professor McTavish, and it didn't seem fair to eat her organs.
That's fair. I understand that. I'm just enjoying the party. Would you like help finding someone to eat their organs?
I would love that. Do you see anyone who seems like of like lower character?
I look for someone bullying someone else.
All right. Give me a wits and awareness roll if you have awareness.
You do. I do. Do I have awareness? Yeah, I have one. All right. Well, that's 2 successes.
You notice like somebody kind of bullying their friend for not wanting to drink anymore.
Ugh, gross. Yeah.
You notice her being like, "Come on, pussy. Ugh. Come on. What, you're not gonna match us? Shot, you said shot for shot." And he's like, I don't feel so good. And she's like, "Come on."
All right. Well, I'm just gonna walk. I'm like, Charlotte, just give me a minute. And I just walk over to her and I'm just gonna mesmerize her and just say, "Come with me."
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll work. She's like I said, these people are inebriated.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Awareness is out the window.
Yeah. I'm just like, "Come with me." And I just like walk with her and let's like put her in front of Charlotte. And I'm like, this person's a bully and was forcing their friend to drink.
Oh, bully. Not exactly. I mean, bullying, you can't bully someone into having a good time.
And then I'm going to mesmerize her again and go, "Be quiet."
Thank you, Elizabeth. This was really thoughtful.
As apparently tonight's my night of good deeds since I found out my sire is probably coming to kill me or something.
Well, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. And for now, I'm going to grab her hand and take her outside and try to find like a dark place in like some bushes.
You could go inside and lock the bathroom door, you know.
No, but I don't want anyone to find her right away.
Oh, all right. I mean, she's drunk. Who knows?
Fair.
So
It's a weird game we play.
So you take her outside and try to drag her into some bushes?
well, I don't know, a shed is there, like what is available of like good covering?
Yeah, so you're in a residential neighborhood. There is let's see, what would be, give me a wits and let's see, survival, or I guess maybe not survival, maybe like what skills could you bring to bear on this? A wits and investigation roll.
Okay. Two successes.
Perfect. So there is an abandoned bounce house in 1 yard over. You can see it. Like you can see the top of
Oh my
it
God.
from right across the fence.
Great.
It's dark, it's covered, and there are no children currently inside it.
I'm gonna take her to the abandoned bounce house.
The going is a little awkward. So you get her in there and what do you do?
This is not dignified.
She's like annoyed the entire time too, but she's not really talking because she was ordered not to talk. And she's just like,
I'm gonna mesmerize her to stay there and go to the what did we call Ulrika's car?
It's
Chariot.
a rage wagon.
The rage wagon to grab my
yeah.
medical bag.
okay. You get the medical bag.
I'm in. And I guess I'm gonna I'm gonna bouncily
The going is tough. This is awkward.
Yeah, tranquilize
I don't
someone in
know
a
why
bounce house.
I don't know why my brain was like, there would probably be a bounce house in one of these yards. I don't know why my brain was
My neighbor puts
No,
one
that was
up every now and
that
then.
was A+ storytelling.
Exactly. I was like,
Yeah.
covered area in a yard.
A gazebo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sedate her, and then I'm going to do my thing of like collecting a kidney.
A
Perfect.
kidney.
So
There's some poetry in collecting a kidney inside a bounce house.
mhm.
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity and a medicine check.
Medicine.
This is ridiculous. This is the game we play, Patrick.
Yeah. This is gonna be at a difficulty of 3 because you are in a bounce house.
Bounce house.
You might like accidentally eject the house.
I have a bloody crit.
Ooh.
Oh my god, no!
What if my ridiculous brain goes to like she hits the bounce house and it goes
Yeah. Oh my gosh, a bloody crit. As you make the first like incision to try to like remove the kidney on this like I said, jiggly joggly surface of like this bounce house. You realize maybe she wasn't sedated as well as you thought she was. And she twitches. And you instinctively take not one but both kidneys. And she bleeds out almost immediately.
Whoops.
That's a murder.
So
House got a lot
Like
less
you
bouncy.
get startled. Like as you're like, you know, as you like make one incision and a second, when she like twitches, you panic and yeah, you sever like a major artery and you take like, and then you just go almost into like a trance and you like perfectly and adequately remove both kidneys. And as you come back to yourself after this like bestial crit, like in the moment, it's almost like poetry to you, like how perfectly the incisions are made and how perfectly you remove them. But now you're sitting here with a dead body and 2 perfectly extracted kidneys in your hands.
And I feel like Elizabeth was outside just like waiting for her to come back. And she's just like, no one better be dead in there this time.
Whoops.
I eat both kidneys, and then I get out of the bouncy castle and go. We need to go.
So you go down to 0 hunger.
And I'm like, what? Oh, if you do realize that might be.
We need to leave.
you do realize that this might be a bit of a problem.
Not if we leave.
Oh, still if you leave.
Well, we're not there, Doc.
I know, but like
Well,
that was out of character.
I know.
all right. Well, I'm gonna take her body and put it underneath the bouncy castle.
Oh my god!
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine then. That's yeah.
Here.
That's nailed it.
I have a better idea. I'm just going to walk into the party and get the biggest glass of the jungle juice that I can find.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to come back outside, make sure no one is watching us. I'm like, is no one here watching us?
No, you don't see the party is loud and people are very distracted. So
Okay. You're going to go back into where this body is, and you've sewn up the kidney problem, right? I mean,
Yeah.
or whatever you took. They still have a face, right?
Yes, they have a face.
All right. You're just going to pour this alcohol into her mouth, and she just died of alcohol poisoning because she doesn't have a kidney.
She doesn't have both kidneys.
Well, that's... Do you have a baseball or something you can put in there that might...
There was also there's still a decent amount of blood because she did bleed out.
Oh, no, I have a better idea. Here, and I hand you the jungle juice.
Now
and
she
I'm
says this it cuts over. It's like a flashback to Dr. Charlotte, almost humming like Hannibal Lecter, perfectly removing both kidneys. Glory be.
Oh my god.
And then cuts back to her being like, there's a little bit of blood.
She's gonna be covered in blood too.
I mean, that part doesn't really register because it's Halloween. So she's she almost looks like Carrie. She's just in a prom dress splattered in blood. That part gets almost not even an eyelash is batted.
Mm.
Prom dress and blood is a match made in heaven.
And I'm like, well, looks like the only solution to this is setting it on fire. So I'll be back. And I just go inside and I'm like, are there any jack-o'-lanterns around?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I will take 2 jack-o'-lanterns into my arms and any matches and if I can find some jungle juice or gasoline or something, just jungle juice should work. It sounds like it's toxic enough. I'm gonna walk out there, open the door to the bounce house, see what if it's super bloody. If it's bad, it's bad. It's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Okay, I just dump the jungle juice in there, and then I put the jack-o'-lanterns strategically around the bounce house, and I light it all on fire.
Okay.
And I'm like, Charlotte, please help me light this on fire, because if her organs are burned, no one can know. And it's super easy for someone to pass out in a bounce house if they're really drunk.
That makes sound sense. Yes.
So you just watch this fire as it starts to burn, and I'm going to go inside and wait for 10 minutes. And as it starts to burn, and it continues to burn, and mostly burn on her where she has flesh and we need to burn that, I'm going to alert the party and say, oh no, there's a fire. I think someone was passed out in there and smoking.
I have never been more scared of Elizabeth or of Holly.
So you pour the jungle juice out, you put this pumpkin strategically around it, and you hatch this plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Kindling.
And then you light it on fire?
Yes.
Okay. It goes up like a freaking tinder, it's like dry wood. It just immediately goes up. Roll your willpower.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What?
You're terrified.
This is terrifying to vampires. To Kindred, this is it's a terror frenzy. And in fact, depending on how close you are, Charlotte, you will also have to roll a terror frenzy.
How much willpower is it? How many I have empty?
It's how many empty boxes you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because you're standing close, you'll need to beat a 3. Charlotte, you'll need to beat a 2, depending on how close you're standing.
I got
Unless you're standing
3.
right next
I got
to
3 successes. I'm good.
Perfect.
3 successes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, awesome. So
Yeah.
at first your natural inclination is to scream, to run, to hide, but you manage to resist the desire to scream and run. So you don't like it, you don't want to be around it. And you don't, as you turn to the party to execute your plan, you notice you don't have to. People can see the flames and the top of the flaming bounce house from across the fence. It is the house right next door. Standing on the back porch, Dogfood, Ulrika, and their potential meal all see kind of a whoosh. Oh, it's a good thing we're going to get a pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this place. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he just kind of casually walks away and dials 911 on on his phone, and he's like, "Yeah, I think there's a fire." And they're like, "Where?" And he's like, "I don't know, here."
At the party. It's at the party,
At the
Tom.
at the party, Cap Hill.
You'll see it.
Where? And he's like, "Let me walk to a street." And he starts like walking. It's like the nearest street sign.
Like you're kind of being a snitch right now.
And he's like, "Somebody's house is on fire."
It's fine.
It was just a bouncy house. That's not anyone's house.
Somebody's house is gonna catch on fire. It was like a huge.
Someone else will
What
get
are you
it.
just you just don't care? Someone else is gonna get it.
Yeah, like I saw other.
Someone else is gonna get it.
Listen, I saw other people phoning the phoning the fire service. I know that if too many people phone, it can like clog up the lines. Let's go get a pretzel.
You really think it's gonna clog up the lines?
Yeah,
I take the phone.
You need to like,
dude. What's his name? Did we learn his name yet?
I forgot, honestly. Gregory.
We take the phone
Gregory.
from Gregory.
It was Gregory, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, we take the phone from. I take the phone and I like look at the street and I say the street if I can see it.
Yeah. He was already making his way there.
Yeah,
and you see it. You see the cross streets.
Yeah, I'm like, it's at blah 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 whatever,
Mhm.
and then hang up.
Yeah, he like takes the phone back and he's like, "See, was that hard to you, Dogfood?"
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't hard at all, and I like loop my arm through his arm.
Yeah, he like loops it. He like looks all impressed. He's like, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, we got
What is wrong with you?
We gotta protect these
right?
helpless people.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're drunk. They're
right?
gonna be able to figure out like the way you and I did.
Like, and then I loop my arm through Dogfood's arm, and I'm like,
All right.
wink, okay, like, right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's go along with this. That's good.
Yep. No, I'm down. He's getting a pretzel, all right.
So you continue your stroll,
Mhm.
and that'll be where we take our final break for tonight.
Let's see how we can fuck up our feeding.